Hi guys, NX Gamer here with another exciting video of Watch Dogs. You have just seen some brand spanking new footage there at the beginning of this video. I'm pretty sure you haven't seen it before because it's my footage. I'm not going to tell you which version you've just seen in front of you. I'm going to let you guess which version it is and leave that up to your imaginations. I have got this game now. I did get an early copy of it, which I'm very thankful for. I've literally played about an hour of it, and I've jumped on here to give you guys a video because I want to get this video up to you pretty quickly. You would have seen now that the embargo is lifted and people are dropping videos, previews, left, right and centre now, so there's probably a lot of videos out there that you can pick up from, a lot of 360 footage. The quality is not great, anywhere. There's a little change that I've done on this video. I've jumped up to 2K. Here we've got the latest story trailer. This is a very good trailer. It's very well put together. I like the style of it, and the visual fidelity in this is probably the best they've shown so far. And I think there's a very good reason for that. This game, even though it was delayed, in my opinion, is still rushed, or it wasn't ready. It's not ready. It's reached the point where they have to release it, and they've released it now, and that's great. And I'm not saying the game is broken and beyond repair and you can't play it and all this kind of stuff. All I'm saying is there's certainly points in this game that I've noticed so far where I think there's probably a little bit more time in development, and that's probably most likely to do with the fact that they've been stretched so thin. Creating a game that stretches across all these platforms and all of these different criteria and this engine that's scalable, with so much content probably in this game, and the way that the actual city reacts to you is quite stupendous. Hopefully you guys will look forward to my videos coming forward in the next few days. I'm probably not going to stick any videos up between now and the weekend, probably bank holiday Monday, simply because Ubisoft, quite rightly, are pulling down feeds and shows and videos left, right and centre. So I don't want to get myself in any trouble, and I don't want to get myself into a point where I've got strikes against me just because I'm showing footage of a game that I've bought that's not yet launched. So what I'm going to do, the story of the game, get some videos ready for you so you guys can look at it very soon. And I know you might all be appeased at me and pissed off at me, but I want to do the right thing and make sure that I'm not pissing on anyone's bonfire. I understand how these things go, and I want to make sure that it all comes out in the right way. Hopefully you guys will appreciate the fact that what I do put together will be obviously the best stuff that I can, and you guys will enjoy it. And what I'm going to put together quite quickly at the weekend for you guys to see is a breakdown of the version I've got at the moment and some of the highlights of what I've seen so far and will be seeing yet to play through over the next day or so. Once I get my other versions, obviously be sure to check out my complete and thorough, ultimately detailed head-to-head, which will include the 360 version for the last gen, and then the PS4, the Xbox One and the PC. Both AMD and Nvidia cards will be included to give you an idea of how they balance and how they work. I'll be doing benchmarking on those as well, so ask any questions as you want. This game's obviously got a lot of noise at the moment about the fidelity and the usage of the CPUs and GPUs on PC. One of the things that Jonathan Moran tweeted today, I think, or yesterday, was the PC version on high is the same setting as the next gen console versions. So that means that most Ubisoft games have an ultra setting as well, and a lot of games do. What this usually entails is the increased visual IQ image of the AA solution. So I would imagine that this would increase the draw distance slightly, it would increase the AA solution most definitely. On top of the FXAA temporal solution, there'll be some kind of MLAA or MSAA running on top of it, which will give you a nice crisp and clean image, and I said like the draw distance, and that's pretty much going to be the difference between that and your console versions, other than obviously the resolution that we already know about. Now the frame rate is another issue that's going to be bumped up on PCs, but one of the strange things that I did notice was Jonathan Moran said that a i7 4770K and a GTX 780 Ti would run this in a region of around 50 to 60 frames per second at ultra. I can tell you now that if you don't know much about PCs, that's not a bottom end machine, that is a top end machine, and that points to a game that is literally pushing the boundaries of CPU and GPU usage. Now don't jump on in and say that means it's the most powerful, most impressive game ever made. As I alluded to at the beginning of this video, I still think there's a time issue here where they've just stretched themselves too thin. It's not detrimental to the game, but I certainly think that the signs already that I've seen in a very brief hour, or less than an hour that I've been on the game, that shows that there's probably some things that they've had to cut or they've had to manage through. So the engine is not optimized at this level, and that's understandable because it's just split at too many levels, at too many areas. I think all in all, they've done a job and made this game run across all these platforms, which is quite an achievement for the Ubisoft team. As vast and diverse as it actually is, it's still a really good achievement, and hopefully you guys will all enjoy it when you get your little grubby bits on it. But anyway, I'm going to play a little bit more of my footage that I put together. There's literally another, as you can see before you, a few more minutes. Hopefully you enjoy this as you watch it through. I'm then going to let the latest launch trailer play out to get you guys really fired up for the last few days to wait now before you get your hands on this game. Or if you're waiting for me, hopefully you'll look forward to watching my reviews, my head-to-heads and my complete and thorough playthrough. And I want to hear which one you want me to play through, the PS4, the Xbox One or the PC version. At this point I have no main desire to play through any version, probably not the 360 version because that would ruin the experience. Not that it looks that bad from what I've seen so far. I think it looks exactly as I thought it would, not as bad as everyone thought. That's why they've probably hidden it under a bushel a little bit like they did with Titanfall. But I do think that this game will deliver the best experience on the Xbox, PS4 or PC versions. I think there'll be too many things chopped down, and as much as the gameplay is important and the stealth side of it and the systemic side of you choosing which way you want to go and how you want to play the missions through, I still think that visual fidelity, and as you can see, it does make a difference in the immersion. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's a brief one. It's the last little run for Watch Dogs before the final detailed breakdown, head-to-head review. Please, as always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, then give me a reasons why you don't like it, what I can do to improve. If you can, please always subscribe to my channel because it makes a massive difference to me. I need you guys to bump my figures up and get me up there. If you want, follow me on Twitter at NXG. If you want, follow me, check out my Twitch channel as well, which I've got some streaming stuff on there. I'll be streaming some Watch Dogs footage as well as like I've been doing with my Wolfenstein walkthroughs to get things up and running so you can see it instantly if you don't want to wait for my YouTube channel. But I will always get the YouTube video up the same night I've done my walkthrough, so it will be there for you maybe a few hours later at much better quality. They'll be up at NX Gamer on the Twitch channel, and if you want me to do my walkthrough with a voiceover, so I'm talking, or without, it's up to you. I want you guys to give me feedback and tell me which one you prefer. I'll try and make it fun if I do, and a little bit more enjoyable than just watching the game play out. Obviously I won't talk over cutscenes because that's the important part of a walkthrough as well, the story, if you're not going to buy the game yourself. Just one last thing to touch on is that I wanted to mention the fact that there's some fear about the density of the city and the amount of people in it. Don't worry, it's very alive, it's very dense, it's very full. There's loads of NPCs, they react to you in very random and different ways, and the police certainly are very intelligent in figuring out what you're doing. So they're not a pushover, that's for sure, not like a lot of games that I've played before. GTA, I'm looking at you. That's it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and the graphics you've seen from the footage I've put together for you puts to rest any fears you may have. As always, like, subscribe please, give me feedback, and I'll see you guys online or in the next one.
I saw something no one was meant to see. They took someone very precious to me. Now, I'm coming for them. lose him, I'll come for you.
Yeah, all right.